All right, so now we're going to have a little tutorial on the use of the handheld GMRS radios. These are a little bit different, but very similar in function to the mobile that we covered last time. This is the on-off switch and volume control. So you turn it on and adjust your volume up here. This is your channel control. You go to the repeater or the simplex channel by twisting this knob one way or the other, and it'll show up on this display down here. You can just move through whatever channels you want. I'm sure this probably doesn't show up very well on the camera, but it is that. You have a couple of other controls here on the top. This is called the rubber ducky antenna. This orange button here is not used at all, so just forget it's here. There's a little toggle switch right here in front of the on-off switch. When the toggle is in the left position, it is not used. When it is in the center position, it is not used. And when it's flipped over to the far right position, that is the clear voice function, which is actually a noise canceling function. So that's it for the top. Here on the side, we have several buttons here. This top button is not used at all. This big button here is the push to talk for your microphone. The second round button down from the middle one there is not used at all. And this bottom button here operates the light on your display. So you hit it once and the light comes on to show your display, and push it again and it goes off. These buttons here on the front, like with the mobile units, this is your scan button. You program the channels you want to scan. You go to the channel that you want to enter into the scan memory. You hold that button until the icon comes up, then you release it. You do that for every channel you want to program to scan. And then after that's done, you can just hit that button once, just for a second, and it goes into scan mode and it will say scan. To take the scan mode off, you just press that button once again and the scan mode goes off and you go back to individual repeater or simplex channel control. The B button here is not used. The C button is not used. And the D button gets you into whisper mode, which what that means is it increases sensitivity on the microphone. These were originally law enforcement radios, and the whisper mode, which increases the sensitivity on the mic, was used if a police officer needed to transmit a message but did not want to be heard. He could literally just barely whisper into the microphone and he would be heard. That was the function of that. And for the control functions of the radio, that covers it. So it's very simple. Here on this side is just a connector for a remote microphone, which we do not have with these radios. And on the back, you have a belt clip as a convenience. Here is your lithium-ion battery. If you want to replace the battery, here on the bottom, there's a little slide bar here. Just pull that down with your thumbnail or whatever, and this will just slide right off. Now, an important piece of information here is up here underneath the belt clip. This number right here is the exact model of this radio. You will need that model number if you ever go to buy accessories for this radio, like a replacement antenna or a replacement battery. You will need that exact model number there, so when you order your accessory part or replacement part, you know you're getting the exact right one that will work with this exact radio. And that is it.